up, everybody? I'm Grant Smith. Welcome to Long Shot Archery. Today we are going to be reviewing the GhostBlind Predator. It's something I've been using in my hunting setup since 2015, so about 5 years now. This is going to be a brutally honest review about it. I'm going to start this review with telling you right now, it is not something I hunt with on a daily basis. It is, for me, it's more of a backup. I'm always going to prefer the tree stand, but as you can see, there she is. So a couple reasons why I do like the tree stand. One, I have that the advantage of elevation, so I can see, I can prepare, I can get ready. I can also shoot from the standing position. That's gonna be your most stable position when shooting a compound bow. That's where I do most of my practicing. Seldomly I do practice from the seated position, but you know, shooting from that standing position, be able to see what's around me, my sense up, I'm up off the ground. And to be honest with you, it's a lot more exciting hunting from a tree stand. Hunting from the ground can be a little boring at times. However, hunting from the ground does have a couple big bonuses to it. Some of those are the intensity of when you have a 10-point buck staring you at the eyes from 32 yards. It doesn't get more intense than that. You can't get that from a tree stand. So I do like to hunt from the ground still, but if I got my choice, I'm going to be in a tree all day long. So why have the GhostBlind? So I'll back up here. As you can see, I have a little tree line here. There's no trees along this tree line that I could put a stand, I could put a climber, really nothing. These are all pretty small trees. So if this was a spot that I was looking to hunt, maybe I have my target bucksman around here, he's got scrapes around here, something like that. He's shown up here during the daytime. I don't have a spot to put a tree stand. So that's where the GhostBlind comes in. It's something that I've used for years and I've been successful with it. I've killed multiple deer out of it, including a 10-point buck. It is a good product. I just don't like to use it for every day. If I can be in the tree, I'm going to pick the tree, but it is great for those situations when you can't. So the GhostBlind is going to work best when you have a little bit of shrubs, growth in front of it. If it's just sitting out by itself in a field, it's going to be more noticeable. So the more you have around it, the less noticeable it's going to be. Big thing too is a backdrop. So you want to have something behind you to help break up your silhouette. Now, the weight of the GhostBlind, 12 pounds. It does come, and I bought them, I just don't have them out here today, 7-inch extender panels that go on all 4 of these panels. Again, it raises it up an extra 7 inches. So that's something that's nice to carry with you. I don't always put them on there. If I'm kind of sitting down a little lower and you know where my shooting lane is going to be is a little higher, that's when I'm going to be putting those panels on. Gives me a little bit, you know, extra cover and things like that. So let's take a look inside the GhostBlind. With the GhostBlind camo pattern on it. It also comes with a couple tie down strings in case the wind's bad. And then I did leave them at home, but right down here you have these holes, and that's where you put the stakes down. The tie down strings go on the side. Really the only thing that really can defeat the GhostBlind is the wind. So if you do have a nice breeze, it can be a problem. I've had to use the tie down straps a couple times. But if it's really bad, it might not be something, well, you probably shouldn't even be out hunting if the wind's that bad anyways, but definitely not out of the GhostBlind. So when you're sitting in the blind, you have these 3 shooting ports here. I'm going to show you right now. It's very important to make sure you shoot through the actual shooting port. So depending on the terrain you're sitting on, your arrow rest and arrow may not clear the top of the blind. That's why it comes with these shooting ports. So those should be your shooting lanes when you're shooting from the GhostBlind. Obviously the middle one there is going to be your primary shooting lane. When you have those extended panels, you have so much more cover. However, it's harder to see things. So when you're hunting from the ground, it's already pretty intense and stuff happens fast. So it's something, when you're hunting out of this blind, you're going to want to have your bow up. You're not going to have it sitting down. You're going to have it up at the ready to draw in a fluid motion, because stuff happens fast out of this thing. Okay, so when the blind's all folded up, this is what it looks like. Again, it weighs 12 pounds. It comes with 2 bungees and a carrying strap. So I have lost one of the bungees. As you can see, also my mirrored sides pretty banged up. Again, 5 years. I've tried to take pretty good care with it. They do get scratched up a little bit. It still works. GhostBlind even says that they expect it to get scratched up some. So when I purchased it, I bought it for right about $200. They do make a carrying case for it that's like a backpack style for an additional $99. Not something that I was really interested in, but I did buy these extender panels, the 7-inch extender panels. That was an additional cost as well. So 5 years, it's held up pretty well, honestly. I've been throwing it in the back of my truck. I've carried it through the mountains, through the woods. I've used it for deer hunting, turkey hunting, quite a bit. So in 5 years, again, I said I use it as backup, but I use it a lot because there's just a lot of places that I can't get a stand to. Maybe don't have a stand. Maybe I can't use my climber in the tree, so that's when I'm going to use a GhostBlind. I do use it a lot in hunting on public land too. So it is a great tool to have in your toolbox when it comes to hunting white-tailed deer. So if you guys like what you see on the Long Shot Archery channel, hit that subscribe button down below. If you want to see more about the GhostBlind, comment down below. There's other videos I could do, like strategies, how I set it up in different types of terrain, things like that. So subscribe, give me a like. Love to have you guys follow along.